Andrea, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Andrea.
Alright guys, so you would not believe what happened this evening, right? So after we set up everything and ready to go, you know, right? My son missing bus stop.
Don't say that in front of the whole audience.
You're telling me not to say that in front of the whole audience. Yo, David, what's going on, bro? Yeah, you hear him telling me not to say it in front of the whole audience. So, put that down.
Sounds like a diamond.
So this young man misses bus stop. I don't know how come.
Stop saying that!
He did.
Stop saying that.
One more evening, guys. Andrea, he sat on the bus and he told the driver that he missed his stop and they brought him back.
Stop saying that!
That's all he did.
Stop saying that, I just told you.
David, bless up yourself, bro.
Yeah, anyways. Not a lot of this is a joke.
What?
I don't miss my bus ride. Everybody just miss the part where Daddy said that. Don't pay that part anymore. Just leave it alone.
Yeah, he's very smart.
And by the way, Daddy was discussing with big struggle with my nose. Could have given him
Guys, if you're just tuning in, please share the live. Let's do this. So last night we started out discussing the impact that music has on the mind, or I would say on the human emotions. You guys can read the description and you will see what the description say right there.
Yeah, anyways, whatever you can do, just whatever. Okay, just do it.
You want to say hello?
Hello.
Come.
Hello.
That's the big boy. You have anything you want to say to the people?
No.
Say one thing.
No.
Say something positive.
No.
Okay. Alright, so guys, I am QB and that's William Roji. Where you going by this name, Roji?
Yeah, I'm on.
Let's go through like a
Alright, so yesterday we stopped where? At at we stop at William, remember where we stopped yesterday?
We stopped.
Basically, we stopped at saying that there are persons who thinks that we are saying, or we don't want persons to think that we are saying music is the cause of anything, but it can influence, or it influences.
So close.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's where we stopped yesterday.
And guys, hit the like button if you want a free light up light for your room. So just come to our house and get it. Where's the music, God? What no idea, you just on the green screen, just on the green screen. That's like it. Well, guys, would you ever sell me free out?
Alright, so guys, we stopped at saying that we don't want persons to think that we are saying that music is the cause of anything, because the cause can be different from the influence, or what influenced the cause, right? So
we have no idea what influence, but just know.
So what we're saying now is
Guess I'm not joking.
I'm not
Yeah.
joking. I'm not joking.
whatever you listen to, it can basically influence your mood, influence your thoughts, influence your actions, and as a result of that, it can ultimately be the purpose for you acting out, right?
Basically, that.
Yeah. Even though my circumstances are above my head, I shall rise. Sometimes when I am home alone and feeling lonely, that is when my mind got a lot of things to show me. So I have to ask the Lord to help me make it through. My mind is straying, heart is racing, sin is trying to control me. Please, my Lord, I'm asking you, stretch your arms and hold me. I'm so weak and afraid and I don't know what I'm gonna do. There are times when I feel like I wanna give it up, but grace and mercy kept me, yeah. And that is why I had to pen this song and encourage myself, I'm gonna rise. Rise up and take a stand. Rise over the devil man. Rise, trample over Satan plan. Enemy let go off me and that is why me I go rise. Whoa, yeah. I crown you King of Kings, Lord of Lords. My God, you're the Almighty. Alpha and Omega, my provider, you will fight for me. You can change my enemies and make them call me friend. You protected Daniel in the den, cool the fiery furnace. That is why, my God, I'm here, I'm praying to you earnest. Take my life, oh God, change my gray skies and turn them blue. Oh, I see my life was going
You rise.
You rise. Everybody
Everybody
rise. We
rise.
have Dr. KJ. Dr. KJ, the man himself.
Blessings, family. Blessing. How you doing?
We're good.
Bless up, Dr. KJ.
Yes, man. Indeed.
I'm seeing like your video is paused. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, it's the same thing with you too. You look past the message, so I don't know if it's an internet connection.
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah. Maybe it's the internet connection. Yeah, maybe it's the internet.
Yeah, greetings to everybody.
Yeah, man, working now. Yeah,
Yes, bro.
so basically, Dr. KJ, what we're really discussing tonight, we're talking about the impact and the how music affects the human minds, emotions, and also can cause you to act out of character at times. Um, and last night we stopped that we were talking. We were saying basically that we don't want anybody to think that we are saying music is the cause, right, of anything, but most time it is what influence people to act on the cause.
Yeah, the cause and effect.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like we were using an example that a man might feel upset about something, but then him go hear one of him favorite artists sing one song, and it a say, yo, if you're not defend yourself, you're not real man. You get what I say? And
Yeah.
as a result of that,
Is there no here person?
him feel like say,
Somebody said the stream kind of low and
it's
blurry.
low, or I think we're having internet issues. That is what is happening to us right now. Because it was good just now.
Run with it.
So it better now?
Let me check.
Check if it better now. So we can know what to do. Guys, we're having internet issues. Like serious internet issues. See,
Says you hear me and KJ, but your one still low.
oh, me is still low. I ask Asha here better now.
Yeah,
Better?
that's better. Yeah, better.
Alright. Alright, good. I still seeing it freezing. Like serious. Dr. KJ, it start hurt now?
Well, I am looking at it here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like it's freezing up, but I'm hearing you okay. And I'm hearing Roji Coke as well. But you, Quentin, when I'm looking at you from the screen, you, Quentin, like you want to sleep, you know?
What that mean?
Yeah.
No, man, I don't want to sleep. I'm just trying to get this thing going.
William, him look like he want to sleep on the screen, you know?
We're gonna sleep. We're gonna sleep when the
Yeah, you
time
for
come.
real. Oh, it's leave one.
No, I just trying to see where the thing is connected to the internet. Cause I think it's from my side.
It's an album and book launch with a difference. Yes, Dr. KJ invites you to his album and book launch at the Omega Church, 11030 Wild Road, Coral Springs, Florida, Friday, the 11th of February at 7 p.m. with special guest artist Judith Gale, Joan Fleming, Second Chance, William Rojic,
Your presence is sweet.
Prodigal Son,
Jesus, send me fire, make it burn up corruption.
and Keith Beer. Master of Ceremonies DJ Mark. Tickets $30. You can get your tickets online at www.freshtick.com. That's www.freshtick.com. Come and celebrate with Dr. KJ's album and book launch at the Omega Church, 11030 Wilds Road, Coral Springs, Florida, Friday the 11th of February at 7 p.m. It's a red and white affair. For further information, you can call 770-873-7625. Come and embrace the promise. It's an album.
All right, guys. I guess we're back on track now. Yeah. So that was the advertisement for the album launch in Florida,
Florida.
Philadelphia, and New York. Guys, if you're the first stop is Florida, right? And if you're over
Yeah,
there
man.
in Florida, go and get your tickets. We have Dr. KJ on this evening to promote that event. And we just want to make sure that the word is out there and everybody here. So Dr. KJ, over to you.
Yeah. You know what, QB?
Mm-hmm.
It is getting even more exciting because I can't tell you the amount of phone calls I received today. Persons, needing tickets. The ticket sales are going very well, especially in Florida. Well, we know New York. That's no problem in New York at all. Philadelphia, they had to rent a heated tent, a huge heated tent, because the building won't be able to accommodate everybody based
Yeah.
on ticket sales over there. So they're right now as we speak, they're getting ready to put up a big tent. And Florida is just going to be exceptional. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I've received telephone calls from attorneys, from my doctoral colleagues, from a number of churches. Second Chance is doing a fantastic job down in Florida with Sister Izzy and Natalie Wholeness Dawkins and Tandy and all these folks. They're doing a great job. The brethren at Omega Church, under the leadership of Bishop Mannings, they're doing a fantastic job. I'm so excited, and we know that God is going to do a marvelous, marvelous work in Florida. And he's going to do a marvelous job in Philadelphia. And then we're going to be heading into New York. And he's going to do even wonders in New York. So, yes, if you have not yet gotten your tickets, you can log on to the website. It is easy. When you go to the website, you get the ticket on your phone. So once you purchase a ticket off the website, you get it on your phone. You come to the door, you just show your phone, and you're in. A number of persons today was calling QB asking for VIP tickets. They said, listen, with a lineup like that, I want to be at the front. Yeah. I'm telling you, we're going to be having a great time. The website is www.drkj.org. And that's www.drkj.org. You just go down to the section that says purchase tickets, and you purchase your ticket, and you have it on your phone, and you just take that to the gate for any one of the locations, by the way, for Florida, Philly, or New York. We have Joan Flemings, who is here. We have Prodigal's Son. We have Keisa Peart. We have Second Chance. We have Jabez, Eddie Neblet, Judith Gale. Everybody's here. Everybody is here. Our backup singers came in today. They are here as well. As a matter of fact, as soon as we get off the live, I'm going to be running a short rehearsal. And I'm telling you, QB, I see you've done some things there that I didn't even know about until Sherry that came today with the uniform thing. I'm off the chain. Everything is so organized and ready. The albums are here. The T-shirts are here. The book is here. Everything is here, bro. I'm just excited. We're geared and ready to go. And don't forget, it's only $30, QB. For the ticket. Only $30. Children will come in free of cost. We're not charging for children at all. So if you have your kids, you can bring them. They'll be free. And we'll have CDs on sale. Thumb drive will be on sale. T-shirts, armbands. That's the necklace, kind of the bead bands. We're going to have a number of goodies on sale. And we're going to be having prizes. A whole heap of prizes. It's a red and white event. All right, so dress in your red and white. We're going to have best dressed male and best dressed female. Yeah, man, we're going to have fun. MCs, DJ Mark in Florida. Philadelphia is going to be Lady G from the Praise Blaze Radio. And then in New York, the Fireball himself will be the MC. I got a phone call tonight, this evening, QB. All the folks from Florida will be journeying down to Philadelphia. And all the folks in Philadelphia coming back to New York.
That's good.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, that's good. That is good stuff.
We're going to be having a good time. The musicians are rehearsing as we speak right now. They're at rehearsals. Right now, I'll be going into rehearsal shortly myself. So, everything is just set and ready to go. We'll just ask everybody who's listening right now to just pray for us because the enemy is doing what he can do. The devil is going to be on the heels just the same. So he attacked me last week, and the attack continues this week. QB, you had to run me to rest. To get some sleep. I didn't even do any live today because I was trying to get some rest and trying to get this blood pressure down and all of that. So
because the rest is.
But to God be the glory, brother. We're gonna be ministering.
So, Dr. KJ, I know you have 10 tracks on the album, right?
Yes.
You have any favorite?
Yeah, I have favorite on the. I do have favorite on the album because all 10 are my favorite.
No, no, no. That was not supposed to go up as yet. But um, what are you expecting from this album launch?
Well, from the album launch, the objective of this is to introduce Dr. KJ to the world on a different level. The world will know about Dr. KJ. The world will be able to experience God through Dr. KJ. That's the main focus of these events. So we're not just launching the album, by the way, we're launching the book.
Yeah.
And Joan Flemings got a copy of the book and she started reading. As a matter of fact, she almost completed the book. That's how interested the book is. She cried tears. Reading the book, she cried tears. You know, she kept asking, "Sir, you sure you were not writing about me? Because this book is speaking to me so much." It's a very powerful book, Embrace the Promise. I mean, the book is beautiful. The content of the book is beautiful. In essence, what the book is talking about is being too nice versus being too naive. You know, many times we say, "Oh, yeah, this is God, that is God." We have to know when. We have to have that discerning spirit to know when we should and when we should not. Because many times the very thing that we think is what we use to uplift others are the very same thing that is used to kill us.
Kill us, yeah.
So we have to be very careful. So pretty much in a nutshell, the book is about being too nice versus being naive. And at the end of it, it shows you that you can do all things through Christ, who gives you strength. It's a powerful book, and I encourage everyone to get a copy. It's on Amazon as well.
All right, question. Well, I know you have a few collaborations on that album, right?
Yeah.
Can you just tell the audience what are the three collabs? Because I think these three collaborations, I was looking at it the other day and I was thinking to myself that it's like one of those setup type of thing. Look at the three collabs that are on the album, right? You have one from the very old school. You have one from the, what we would say, the middle school. And then we have one from the new school. When we were when I am sure that doing the album you weren't thinking about it from that standpoint, right?
Well, I wasn't thinking about it from that angle, but it was really an inspiration. It was just the leading of the Holy Spirit that led me. But if you look at it though, QB, these three ministers are veterans.
Yeah.
In the gospel industry. Veteran. When I say veteran, I mean veteran. So the first track on the album is I Will Rise. That one was done by me and Jermaine Edwards. Beautiful song. I'm telling you, every time I hear that song, it brings all kind of things begin to happen in my body. All kind of bumps begin to come up on my skin. It's a powerful song. Jermaine and we did that song. When Jermaine heard the song, he was more than happy to collab with me on the song, and the song came out beautifully. Wonderful song, wonderful song. Then we have a collab that I did with Joan Flemings, another veteran in gospel, over 40 odd years in gospel music. And as a matter of fact, we're going to be going into rehearsal with that song, because we're going to be doing that song at the concert, the song that Joan and I collab on. We're going to be doing it together. So we have Joan Flemings, we collabed on Anchor. And then we have the legendary Prodigal Son, Joy Coming in the Morning, after one whole night of balling. And in fact, that's a song that will be ending my set at the event. Yeah, that's a song, that's the last song on the program that will be ending. So, it's three powerful ministers that God has connected me to, and we were able to pull this off, and it is just magical. It is just magical. It's just awesome, and I'm looking to see how God is going to use these songs to minister to the world. You know, we're reaching far, especially the one at Joan and myself. It's already in Africa. Dr. KJ has made a name in Africa because of that song. In Kenya,
Yeah.
we have invitation from Kenya. We have invitation from Nigeria. All because of that song, you know. And we're going to be going down into Kenya. We're going to be going down into Nigeria. We're going down there to minister these songs. So, you know, God is doing a new thing, and we're just waiting to see what else God is going to do, because, you know, QB album number 2 is going to be kicking off immediately after this tour. We're going to be starting album number 2.
Awesome stuff. So let me just say good evening to Andrea Brown, Davian Haynes, George Helicopter Lover. I don't know why I give yourself that name. Margie, Ezric Morgan, that's Margie. Fancy Reedy, My Passion, and Onika. Good evening to you guys. And just before, because we know Dr. KJ, he has to go and go into rehearsal and stuff. So before we let Dr. KJ go, we just want you guys to get just a taste of one of those tracks. Alright? So see, here we go.
See, one of those days. Weeping may endure until 59, but a minute after that I will be fine. Yo, KJ!
Make me tell you this. Joy coming out the morning. Joy coming out the morning. Joy coming out the morning. After one whole night of balling. Joy coming out the morning.
Yes, sir.
Joy coming out the morning. Joy coming out the morning. After one whole night of balling. I could not sleep last night. Situations had me up.
No way at all, bro.
And when I tried to pray, even doing that was rough.
Really?
Me know me Bible from back to front. Holy Ghost feel like speaking tongues. Yet my back was up against the wall. And Jesus name me call. And him tell me say, joy coming out the morning. Joy coming out the morning. Joy coming out the morning. After one whole night of balling.
And you will see say, joy coming at the morning. Joy coming at the morning. Joy coming at the morning. After one whole night of balling. Watch the struggle's real, dirty tough till it a crack. Water more than flour and no food no in a pot. Watch them say better days are come. It look like it figure. They on me knees a pray so long me left to hole in a the mat. Hungry say pick up the night. Mama said church 10 o'clock. She said knock and it will open, but we nah not door for knock. She said time of the master. All when you know got no watch, just make we fast and pray until at 12 o'clock. And you will see say joy coming at the morning. Joy coming at the morning. Joy coming at the morning. After one whole night of balling. Joy coming at the morning. Joy coming at the morning. Joy coming at the morning. After one whole night of balling. Can tell us something?
Mama, don't cry. Please dry your eyes. Daddy, don't cry. God knows you try. Sisters, don't weep. God knows your need. Brothers, hold on to the Most High. Mama, don't cry. Dry up your eyes. Daddy, hold on. God knows you try. You try, you try, you try, you try. Oh, 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 oh. Remember, no mistake. Shy coming out of money. Shy coming out of money. Shy coming out of money. After one whole night of balling.
Yeah, and that is joy coming in the morning. No, you know already said that's my almost favorite song, right? So I wouldn't really say anything.
A number of people love that song, man.
Yeah, that's
Joy
my
coming at the
favorite song
morning.
still.
Yeah, man.
Because it have,
One of my favorites. That.
yeah, it have this thing about it where it's reality, it's life. You understand? And what happens is that most times, because when people hear these type of music that everybody can relate to, that is what is good. You know?
That is the influence that we're looking for.
That is the influence that we're looking for. Because anybody listen to this song can relate to it. You understand? Because we all go through the struggles. We all understand the pressures of life, and we all understand the failures. We all understand the pain. We all understand the heartache. And we understand that there comes a point in time in every single human being life, right? When we have to go up on our knees and decide that we are going to pray to the Father. It no matter where we do. You get me? I say we can't get away from that. So that song there.
People pray now, a ball, you ball to the Father.
You get me? And but I listen to the album Dr. KJ, and I really must say it is a good album, and I know that. Guys, get your album. You know what I mean? Get your
copy.
Production.
You can get your album on the website.
Yeah, so it's www.drkj.com, right?
No, .org.
.org, yeah. How could I forget that? So guys, you can go get a copy of your CD, and also the album will be on all digital platform, Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Pandora, Google Play, YouTube, Amazon Music. Right across the platform, every single platform you can go. So if you guys not into the CD and not into the thumb drive, you guys can just basically go and just download it, or you can stream it. Put it in your playlist, right? Because let me tell you something, guys. This is something that most artists won't want to say, but these things cost money, right? Doing an album,
a whole lot of it.
Doing an album is not free, right? And most times I tell people, put the music in your playlist, because when you stream, the artist gets his contribution, right? So, and just really, guys, go and check out Dr. KJ stuff. He's on YouTube, he's on Instagram, he's on Facebook, and YouTube. Dr. KJ, you plug for me, please.
Yeah, man. The YouTube is Dr. KJ Official. And you'll find everything there. We also do a podcast. So we have the Dr. KJ Radio. Also, you can find Dr. KJ Radio on YouTube. We do relationship talk, sexual matters on that program. On Facebook, it's Dr. KJ. You can hit me up on Facebook at Dr. KJ. And on Instagram, it's Dr. KJ _music.
Yeah.
You can find me there.
So, Doctor, what we doing now? You running leave us?
Yeah, man. Actually, everybody's standing at the door waiting for me to end.
All
so, let me let you hear what's going on. Right about now. Let me see if you can hear what's going on. Oh. Hold on, man. Hold on. Yeah, man. So we'll get with you.
Alright, yeah, man. Get ready, man. Yeah, man. Right, so
we'll talk later, bro.
Yeah, and guys, we'll be streaming the event, because if you guys cannot, we know some people, you'll be in Jamaica. You just head over to the Dr. KJ radio, and
Yeah, we're gonna be streaming it there
we'll
on
be
Saturday.
streaming. Yeah, we'll be
Yeah,
streaming
on
there.
Friday it's gonna be streamed on Hugs Radio.
All
So you
right.
can log on to Hugs Radio, and on Saturday definitely Dr. KJ Radio. Sunday we're gonna be posting Sunday show as a video, music video on YouTube. So they'll be able to log on to Dr. KJ official to see that after the event.
All right. Bless up, Dr. KJ.
Blessings, bro. William, look at my bro.
Yeah, man. Bless up, Dr. KJ.
Blessings, family. Blessings, family.
Yeah. So, William, we're back.
Yeah, man. I
Yeah,
just
so-
want to elaborate on the production of the album there for Dr. KJ.
Mm-hmm.
Big up Steele Plate Records.
Yeah, Steel Plate Records.
Yeah,
and all,
man.
you know?
The production up, man. No lie, no joke.
Yeah, Steel Plate Records. Yeah, man. So, all right, back to the conversation now, William, because you hearing me?
Yeah, man. Loud and clear.
Yeah, man. So, influence and cause. All right. So, guys, we stopped at last night. We were saying we're not telling anybody that is the music is the cause, right? So, and we were making mention to a few, what I would say now, a few artists and some of the songs that they did. One of the most recent one is the guy Casino, and we mentioned we talk about Casino because we see where it's like people of slackness, people of foolishness. The mindset, it is so. What I would say now, we it's like most of the and why we talk about these things, because sometimes some people would think that, oh, so why only want to talk about it? Because it affects us, right? It affects all of us, right? Whether we like it, yes or no, it affects all of us. Because at the end of the day, when these people listen to these music, when they get influenced by whatever spirit show off on them in the music, what the repercussions, or I would say the after effects, we know
That is it.
it affects all of us. You understand? Because at some point in time we will encounter somebody who, I would say, feel get their energy from whatever music that influence them to do whatever, and at some point in time it just might affect us. It might not directly physically affect us, but mentally it can, because when you watch the news, mentally it does something to you, right? It doesn't go, it don't go away. It do something to your brain, because when I think about, say, a man would have, as we mentioned one of the song, empty a Mac 90 in your face and gone, and when you see that gruesome act, it does something to your brain, right? It causes you to feel unsafe in your very own home, right? It causes you to wonder if when I go up on the road, the same thing has happened to me. So you become paranoid. People don't understand that. Yes, it might not directly, physically be in your presence, but emotionally, mentally, it affects you. We don't look on that side of it, because most of the time we try to focus on the physical aspect of it affecting us, right? But mentally, it does, well, it can, and it does affect us. Like, we know a particular song we just released the other day, right? And we see a video come out with two little girls. So, need we say no more? Just to show you.
Thing more than need to
Just
say.
to show you.
The evidence is there.
The
man.
evidence is there, right? The evidence is there to show that these things does influence. And yes, as I always say, parents are responsible to ensure that their children are protected. Cool? But guess what happened?
No, but at the same time, not just parents, the surrounding, the community, because we grew up hearing that it takes a village to raise a child, and I can advocate for that because, and all the time, your parents probably busy at work 3/4 of the time.
Yeah.
In order to provide for the house, them have to make ends meet because sometimes it's hard on the parents. So it's the surrounding environment that the child is in. I believe
Mm-hmm.
it take all out for push the positive vibe.
Yeah, and that's yeah. So yeah, that's what, and I agree with that. Because if my son hears a particular, let's say, because I kind of monitor what he does. Most of what he does I monitor, right? I do my best to. Because at the end of the day, as I say, I will not allow anybody to influence him first. So I try to influence him first. Right? I'm not going to say him can't go out and get outside influence, Because the reality is that, as I say, when them there at school, they don't know what them are doing when them there at school. You get me? You cannot account those couple of hours that they are outside of they're out of your sight, and you cannot physically see them. You cannot give account for that for them couple of hours there. And guess what?
I have a 4-year-old brother, bro.
Yeah.
And I have a 4-year-old brother, and some of the things that when come from school with, I wonder how him know them something there, who tell him them
Who
things
telling
there.
them things there?
And get to realize that it's the same other little ones them are carried from for them background.
Mm-hmm.
And just mix it up there, and now say him come home with it. And that is not good.
Because again, and that is why we always try to, because like last night we were talking, and we have to try to control the outside influence, because if we don't, you know what's gonna happen to us? The same situation, generations, and it might not change because of what? Nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to address it because everybody is afraid of addressing certain things. Because people like to be in the popular part of the discussion. Right? People enjoy being in the popular part of the discussion. And it has to stop. You get me? It has to stop. Because it's like the music industry has no standard. You understand? It's like it has no standard. You realize these days anything can sing. Back in the days, producer have to basically give you the go ahead. They don't have to do that anymore because everybody have them little studio up on the little corner. So them not necessarily have to do it anymore. Right? And as a result of that, you realize and then the airwaves are another part, the radio stations, the YouTube. Remember YouTube censor, if we there right now, where they hear us right now and I say certain things, YouTube censor. But the type of music them with them put out on YouTube and YouTube no censor it. Have you ever think about that before? Right? The type of stuff that YouTube allow to just play, the violence in the music, the sexual lewd content where YouTube allow. But if you come here so now and I say certain things about, you have to be careful what you say. You have to choose your words. But a raw song where basically I tell you everything. You don't need to read between any lines. Right? And that is not being censored. You ever think about it? You get me? So
because
Continue.
because I feel like the problem is now with these major platforms. They're doing what they feel like the people want to hear, not what
Come
can
out.
influence them to do what is right, but just what they want to hear. Because a lot of times, growing up, I'm gonna use it from a child's perspective. Growing up, I know everything your parents say, I know everything them say I go want to hear, even though all of the things them what them I say are for your own good.
Mm-hmm.
But I know everything what them say I go want to hear. You
Yeah.
understand? But these major platforms now, them not really care about that. Them just look on the viewership, the sponsorship, money in them pocket because people kind of want to hear them
To
thing
hear
them.
them thing there, yeah. And again, a trend. You realize it? I have seen where, all right, let's look at it from this, and it's like the influence, the outside influence of the dancehall culture, right? Because
Yeah.
on a Sunday morning, you go in any of the most ungodly people them where you can find. On a Sunday morning, when I go over there, so you hear some Sandra Brooks. Did you stop to pray this morning?
You know what I mean?
See? You feel like say, hey, that person that gone, you know? That person there, they all the way up, you know, in the sky, you know. But just to show you, you know, how influential music is. On a Sunday morning, even the very Sunday morning, them just feel like say, yo, we can't play them music again for that. It obviously something wrong, you know. Because them know say, yo, we can't do it today, you know. You see what I say? But Monday morning again, the same yard, check the same yard Monday morning. Right?
Same, yeah.
The same yard Monday morning. You get what I say? And then you will see, it's a different thing. You forget, say, last Sunday gone, you were here in Sandra Brooks. You get what I say? No. You see, it's just that people choose when they want what to influence them. You get me? But if we can get the positive message across all the while, because when the airwaves is packed with the negative, the violence, the sex, the lewd and vulgar music, you understand what I say? When everywhere you turn, you get what I say? You hear it over there, so you're going on one bus, you can't even go on the bus in peace. You get me?
Mm.
You know, sometimes I sit down up here and when I go on the bus, I'm up here. When I go, I'm like, yo, it's peace and quiet, man. The only thing I hear is engine, are the bus engine.
Yeah, man. I true that.
The only thing I hear are the bus engine. You go sit down in your seat and you will drive 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours. And the only thing I hear is when somebody wants to stop, the bus engine, the bus door, and if you open your window, you hear some breeze. Because number one, people can't even, you know, like how you would be in a bus in Jamaica and somebody just in there play their music so from their phone or them have a boom box in the bus and thing. You can't even play music out loud in a public transportation here. You get me? So just the rules. And then we realize that the culture of wanting to be heard, right? The culture of wanting to be heard. Because watch this. You see, because these guys want to be heard so bad, they don't even think about what they are putting on paper, because again, the consumer caused that.
Mm-hmm.
So don't think about what they sing, because guess what? Everybody wants to be heard. You
Heard.
get me?
That is
Yo,
it.
the other day we look upon a youth like One Nation Boss, and look at that, just that one little clip when they put out on him thing, right? And that alone send the entire thing go a different place. And then think about it. For a little while, everybody is sing One Nation Boss. You get what I say? And we are singing song. Everybody interested in it. But guess what happened? After a while, what happened?
Them switch up the lyrics.
Forget about it. I not just switch up
Switch
the
up the
lyrics.
right.
But them people forget about that so easily. Them forget about a song like that. You get me? I say, Ayaska, when him do the song the other day about Mark X over whatever. And that song I go on, but easily, quickly, people switch over it. You get me? I say? Because of what would I say now? Are the things that them want to allow to influence them. Darren, bless up yourself. Minister Kimika, Jamila,
Donovan.
bless up yourself. Donovan, bless up yourself. Yeah, because I'm going to read Donovan comment. Barry. Man's heart is so deprived that he does not necessarily want the light. He knows it is good for him, but he prefers to continue in sin and darkness because it seems more satisfying.
That is it, you know. Well, the satisfaction, that is the point, you know. That is the word.
And you
see,
see,
sometimes,
yeah, continue.
no, just a look on the whole concept of satisfaction. Sometimes, I think it's a mental state, because sometimes you ever want something, whether it be food or something, you know, say you're not gonna feel good if you not get it. Despite the how you go about getting it, you're not gonna feel good until you get it. You know what I mean? So I think that the whole satisfaction, it plays a lot with the whole mood of influence, because people don't think sometimes about the things that they say satisfy their minds or their mental state. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Even if their mental state is in a position where you know say it will go downhill, it's like sometimes them not care. Yeah,
true.
because just like how you have a man where we smoke the weed, you know say the weed will mash you up. To mash up your lungs after a while. After a while your lungs basically cancer, this, that, all kind of different sickness may come. You know. Them all give a sign for smoking, no smoking. Right now the amount of billboard out there
The
says
chief,
smoking
it
kills
said
or
it's up on the
smoking.
box, you know, the chief medical officer.
You know what I mean? But then yeah, because of the whole satisfaction and how it make you feel and all of that, you disregard all of them things there. You know what I mean? So you disregard the whole of that just so you can feel good in the moment.
That's true. So is that, man? Is because I'm gonna feel good for the know. And like last night, we did this live on Instagram last night, and it's the same thing we were talking about, you know, that you know your mind, the mind is so, it's like so shallow. You cannot give these. Remember one time when in the 90s and right here, the world is a cycle, and anything you do, say you go run in a circle. The new things I do. See, and you listen to them tune and it's like them tune that I speak to you your like your mental, it just really and truly a connect with you mentally, right? True, Donovan.
Yeah.
You get what I say? Mentally, these type of music, it put your mind at a place. When you listen to, like, you sit down and listen to a Bob, one love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright. You have just listened to it and it do something different to you. It do something different to your mind. It make you feel like you just want to sit down and enjoy life. See?
Exactly, bro.
The projection of negativity on the society, and it causes a serious decay even in the minds of the youngest child. Because when we can look upon a song like Lick and we can see two little pitney, one with the foot high up and the next one with our tongue between the next one, it is sad that the state,
very sad,
it is sad that the future see that as something for emulate. You get me?
And I believe that that's where me not sure if them know, but I think that's where the media is being impacted the most, because the growing up here and children live what they learn, and it's very evident, because if you grow up and see society portray certain things just because of the music what them listen to, and everybody jump to the music in a certain way, even though you have the knowledge about what the music I say, you know what the lyrics are say and everything, but the younger generation and everybody have the wisdom for understand exactly what go on. Them just do it because them say other people are doing it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And it feel cool.
In the long run, that mash up everything.
It feel cool to them.
Yeah.
You get me? I just like when them say cool, like me watch your face with the cake so, and then everybody think it cool. And I say, all of the space for my skin soon done. You know, tattoo get some. And everybody run go tattoo themselves. Everybody want to look like a coloring book. Right? And one of the things that I look at is that if we should really check it and see why it work the way it is working now, is that the positive energies are not connecting as how it ought to, because the very people them who supposed to spread positivity, them same wanna fight against each in the secular arena. Cool? You see how much secular artists break other secular artists. Give me a say, get them out there sing the same raunchy, nasty something. But check from the cultural side of the music and also from the gospel side of the music. Check how much people are nurture new positivity. You get what I say? Check how much people are nurture new positive energy. Right? Not much. Continue, William.
And then when you say that, you know, it just bring you back to people want to be heard and want to be seen, because you realize that even in the gospel industry, people say, oh, their music is not being heard here because they might try be positive, they might try influence people in a positive way or do the right thing, but there is no reaction to that, so them end up just flip the script and start do what they think that people want to hear now. So you know what I mean? So them end up forget about for them morals now and start do other things because we know a few people, you know what I mean, where that happened to. We know a few people, but at the same time, it's not for us to judge them. But we don't know if it's cause them not understand. Cause for me personally, I believe that if you're on a path, you must stick to the path where you're on. If a positive vibe you push, continue being positive.
Yeah,
Because that's why
continue
I'm
being
kind of
positive.
I respect what Agent Sasko do other day, you know, because I realized something came up on social media and like somebody comment and say, oh, them rather assassin music than Agent Sasko because assassin
Yeah,
a one better
boring.
version. Yeah. The Agent Sasko boring and all of that. You know what I mean? And Sasko's reply was that assassin, the music what assassin do, him not him that was of a negative light. You know what I mean? And him did young and naive at that time. So he never really understand what he was doing with the influence that he was bringing to people.
Yeah,
So I was saying that Agent Sasko now is a positive energy him a push. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because him no want him in music have a negative impact on society no more. And me respect that. Me respect that
yeah.
comment there.
That is yeah. I respect that because at the end of the day, as me say, you everyone have to start decide say, well, we want to make the change, and
Yeah.
if 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 nobody don't want, if everybody want just be the quick thing, and we get a quick buzz, and we get a quick million views on YouTube, and we get to buy a quick BMW, and we don't care about what you're doing to society. You get me?
That is it.
We are worse than the people
So
who actually make take bombs and guns and go and assassinate people.
mhm.
You get
A
me?
reality man because I believe the very fact that I believe that every experienced writer, songwriter, singer knows the impact that music has, knows that music is very influential on
Mm-hmm.
a broader basis. So it's not like them not know, them know. So I believe say yo, just as you say, I really for the money, I really for the boss. Because if you did have a heart for people and say yo, yeah, look out for your country and for the younger generation and what them are come up to see and all of that. I believe say the content or you that put out now would reflect your heart. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So if you did I say oh you appreciate your fans or you appreciate your country or the younger generation, you don't put out content where I go help to build the younger generation, you go help to build the fans.
Route, the fast route, and nobody wants to really dig deep, write music that can last a long time. We find ourselves in that place.
No, but the reality is, you know, if you check the ratio on some of the people with some of the most positive music, that's why Bob Marley songs them still so live today. You know? None of them done a still yet, you know.
Mm-mm.
And look how long some of them songs are right.
Before me and you born,
Exactly.
see? And
And those songs are still reaching. Those songs are still pushing positivity and goodness. You know what I mean?
still I do it same way. It no it And it's like we don't see it's last night we on the live and Ioctane, he must say the same thing. He must say if Baba is standard. You get what I say?
Mm-hmm.
If a Bob who dead years before some of them guys who are the music now even born, and he's seen as the face, why is it that you would want to follow what he's doing?
Right.
You get me? And you see, this is where Georgia said. Notice what he said. If you have a heart for people, if me don't have any heart, why put out something good / positive? Right? And then this other comment that he's saying that just make what is selling. And that is truth. That is what is happening right now, George. You get me? Everybody is just trying to do what is selling. And there's a problem there. Because we just want to do what sell. And that's not the way how to go about it. Because if we just want to do
Reality.
if we just want to do what is selling, then we're gonna find ourselves in one place where we're gonna self-destruct. Because look at it, you know. Whatever is selling now might not be selling tomorrow.
And that is it now. So because of how easily we realize that people are being influenced by what is selling, you realize that nobody now really change the standard because what is selling is continuously being pushed. So if you say I go try change the standard and you not really get the push, you jump the wagon and gone back and gone to what is selling.
Yeah, what
too.
is selling.
You know what I mean? So the positivity, I got always a lot. If you check the
Yeah, man,
standard.
that is so true, bro. But guys, we have to just all of us have to play our part, right? Because it's not just one person. One person cannot change it. It takes
That is it.
a collective effort. And most times what happens, why most things don't get changed most times is that it's not a lot of persons who are interested in changing it. Right? And you have some people who say, well, I'm my pitney I do it, so. And then I shoot me, so. And me not hear it, so. I will turn a blind eye to it. But as I say, it might not directly or physically affect us, but mentally it will come to you in some form or shape. Because you watch the news, you scroll on the internet, you have a phone with data on it, and at some point in time something might pop up on that phone that will disturb you so bad that you want things to fix. Right? So guys, we continue tomorrow with the discussion, right? Because we're having I'm not sure why we're having so much technical difficulties since we start, but we're trying to sort that out, and we are hoping by the time we are here for the 5th or the 6th time, everything will be running smooth, right? So again, guys, thanks for joining, and we appreciate you. And you will see the YouTube channels. Subscribe, like, share, comment. It is free to do so. Right? So,
it no cost a cent.
It no cost a cent. So until tomorrow, guys, take care, and we'll continue the conversation tomorrow. William.
Yeah.
We are leaving
Bless.
with your song today.
You were there to hold my hands, and you were there to walk with me in sickness and in pain. You were there to comfort me. I can't walk this life alone. Without you, where would I be? Your love, it conquers all my fears. Now it's clear to see you are my strength. You are my strength. You are my strength. Without you, I'm weak. You are my strength. You are my strength. You are my strength. Without you, I'm weak. You are my refuge, my strength, a very present help in times of trouble. Yeah, I say you are there to hold my hands. You catch me when I fall, a shoulder to lean on. You hear me when I call, and that's why I sing. You are my strength. You are my strength. You are my strength. Without you, I'm weak. You are my strength. You are my strength. You are my strength. Without you, I'm weak. You are my strength. You are my strength. You are my strength. Without you, I'm weak. You are my strength. You are my strength. You are my strength. Without you, I'm weak. Oh God, I'm weak.